Hi, Sue Fisher here, and I thought I'd do a video tonight on why video is important to your business. In today's environment, there's some people who are not very trusting, and we all understand why. I mean, it's a scary place out on the internet with everything that's happening. And who do you trust? How do you know that, when somebody's writing something or that there's a real person behind it? The best way is to actually with video. By having a video, you can actually, get to know the person who is speaking. You can pick up some of their mannerisms. You can determine whether you like them, whether you don't like them. Not everybody's going to like everybody. I get that. And not you're not going to resonate with everybody either. But one of the best ways to know that is, by shooting video. People then can, get to know you. And they can even, like and trust you based on, what they hear or what you're presenting or, that type of information. So shooting a video is actually, very important. And it's one way, to get out there. You can actually, get exposure through written form. But again, people know your words and stuff. But with a video, now they can actually, put a face and a tone of voice and have some ideas to the person behind it, which is really, really pretty good actually. And if you happen to see that individual at an event or somewhere, you'll actually recognize them. I know I do. I know, there's people out there that I follow and that I listen to and that I watch, and you might walk up to them at an event and say, hey, I'm so and so and I've been following you, and I really enjoy hearing what you have to say. And they're like, oh, great, great. And it's through pure exposure of being out on video. So is video key? Yes. Now, why aren't more people doing it? Well, they're not doing it because of their own personal fears, or they're uncomfortable. Why? Because it's kind of fearful, to get out here and expose yourself and, just talk and, provide information. It can be fearful. But again, how do you overcome that fear? You just have to do it. It's kind of like when we were well, here I am stumbling all over my words. Why? It's real. And it's not in written form where you can take it out of your brain and write it down and, erase it and put it back again. I guess, you could do that with a video. You could, shoot it multiple times and, eventually get to a take where you just do it, and take what you have, right? It's there, but it's not as clean as, writing it down on a piece of paper. But so that could be a little, nerve-wracking, but you get to see the real person, right? Because it's like sitting down, having a conversation with you, or walking up and talking with you on the street. We're not writing it down. It's just coming out of our mouth with what we're thinking and, interacting and, conversing with the conversation. So it's real. It's the real thing. It's not made up. It's not fake. You can't really, fake it. It's the real you, or the real me in this case. But the way to get over the fear is kind of like when you started to, ride a bike. Was that fearful? Sure. If you can remember back when, I know, I do, teaching the kids how to ride bikes. You remember back when you first started and all the things that you had to do. You had to learn how to, bring your foot up and push the pedal down and make sure the other one came up without holding it up, and then balance the wheel and keep to go straight and not tip over. You had to do lots of things. And how did you get better at riding a bike? You just had to keep doing it. Well, shooting videos and stuff is exactly the same way. You just have to get out here and practice it. You just have to do it. And the more videos you shoot, the more comfortable you're going to become, the better you're going to get. And there's one day when you can look back at the first set of videos or whatever, and you can chuckle and say, oh my God, is that really me? Was I really that way? We all start somewhere. And the people who are really good at shooting videos, they had to start right where you and I are right now. Shooting our very first video, or maybe this is your first or second video, or, whatever the case is. But the only way you're going to get better is to actually do it. And so here I am shooting my first video and explaining, to you why. Why? It's because, you get to see me. You get to experience, how I talk and how I deliver my message and everything. And I know that this really isn't, a super big training, but, it's important out there. And why it's important. Shooting video is important. So you really need to get comfortable in actually doing it. And I know that the only way I'm going to get comfortable in doing it is to actually do it. So here's my first one that I'm actually shooting for you. Now, you may be saying, what do I talk about? Well, whatever you learn, anything that you learn, you practice it or whatever, and then you teach it. And you come out here and you tell people about it and you provide them with the information. And, it might not be for everybody, but somebody who's interested in it will follow or want to hear. So, there will be more to come. I plan on doing a lot more of these and actually providing information and hopefully it's valuable information and that you'll get some benefit out of it. And you can also see the video, and I'll follow up with, information on my blog, which if you come to there's some interesting information on that. Most of the stuff I've done so far is all in written form, but I'm going to start trying to get some of that information now out in on video, where, people can actually see it, or you can actually, see what I have to say and deliver. So if you're interested in more of what I have to say, or in following me or whatever, hop on over to www.suefishersonlineviews.com, or you can, come over. Oh boy, I'm stumbling all over my words. My brain is like just moving all along and I can't do it. So anyway, my blog is at www.suefishersonlineviews, and you can hop on over. I've got a couple, different articles, things you might be interested in, and I'll actually post this video out there. So, I'll provide some written words around it, so it might be a little bit better, because I do things better in my head and get it out and, take my time. But here it is in raw form, shooting it for you. So hopefully you get some benefit. Hopefully you will conquer your fear by taking that first step and actually making a video, because if I can do it, you can do it. I know you can do it. And you know what? Don't worry about what other people think. Get out there and shoot it, be yourself. People want to know that it's okay just to be you. You don't have to be all prim and proper and everything else. That you're not a salesman type person, or you walk in and somebody's trying to do something. Just be yourself. And, those people that resonate with you, they'll follow you, they'll like you, or, they won't. No harm, no foul, right? So here I am, out here for the world to see. And like I said, hopefully, if you find any value or you like this, hop on over, come and see me. If not, it's okay too. You know what? It is. And, so I'm going to end it now because I'm just stumbling over my words. And we'll call it a night. But enjoy. Hopefully this gives you some confidence that, you can do this too. Don't be fearful of it. Just get out there and take action. Because if you don't take any action, you'll never get better. So the only way to get better is to actually take action and try and keep trying. And believe it or not, before you know it, it'll just become second nature, like riding that bike. And you won't have to think about it anymore. You'll just do it. So have a great night, and I look forward to hearing from you and providing you with some more additional information as time goes by, and hopefully you'll get some value out of it. So take care. See you soon. Bye.